Hello, I'm Cara, and today we're going to look at stretches that you can do with a yoga strap. So this is a simple stretch sequence, and we're really going to focus on the lower body stretching. This is really great for recovery after something like rowing or running or cycling. So any kind of sports you've been doing, this is a really good recovery stretch. So we're going to bring one leg out to the side, bring the other foot into the upper thigh. So just finding a comfortable sitting position like this. If you notice your lower spine, if your hips are kind of tilted back, then bring the fingertips either side. Try and sit up on your sit bones. And if you can't get more of a neutral pelvis, then maybe even bring a cushion or blanket beneath your hips just to raise them up slightly and stop that sagging in the lower back. That's just going to help you feel the stretches a little bit easier. So when you're ready, you're going to bring your strap around your foot, and we're going around the ball of the foot, and then holding the strap with a straight arm, but with the body nice and tall. The other hand, fingertips can come to the ground, and you're just lengthening up through the top of the head, reaching up through nice long spine, back of the neck, nice and long. And you might already feel a stretch there as you push away through the foot. You've got your quads slightly engaged, back of the leg loosening off. Or if you can now, staying nice and upright, and we'll go side on. Start to bend the elbow. Keep the body nice and long. So this underside of the body is staying nice and long as you lean over to the side, just till you feel a stretch. Some of you will go down quite far. Some of you might be at center or just go an inch or two. So working with your body, feeling and holding that stretch. Keep pushing through the foot. And then slow to release back through center. And then we're going to bring the body straight forward. So you can bring one hand forward to the inside. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward, using the arm with the strap to help you. Again, it might just be an inch or so forward, or some of you may even go chest or forehead down towards the ground. As always, you work with your body and what works for you. Good, holding there. And then slow to lift back up. Swapping over to the other side, so release the foot and swap sides, nice and simple. Bring that strap around the foot. And again, we're finding that nice long arm, reaching right near the foot, pushing through the ball of the foot, other fingertips to the side and just lengthening up. You might find that one side is very different to the other, and that's perfectly fine, that's perfectly normal. So it might be that this side is that little bit tighter, I know it is for me, and maybe then you just stay that little bit more upright. You're finding the stretch that feels intense, but it's not painful. It's not any sharp pain, it's not unbearable, but it's something that you can hold and maintain for a little bit of time. So either staying up tall or again, leaning towards that side. Think about length on the underside of the body. Good, nice steady breathing as you hold. As always, as much as possible, breathe in and out through your nose. And just focus on nice, long, deep inhales and exhales as we stretch together. And then slow to release up. Keep a hold of that strap. The other hand comes forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, leading with the chest forward. And again, it might be just that you go a few inches. Some people you might go down to the ground. Check in with the foot. You don't want the foot to start rolling over towards the ground. You want to keep pushing through the foot so the foot's nice and active as you lean the chest forward. And then slow to lift back up and release the strap from the foot. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to come to lying down. So you come to lying down on your back. We'll have both feet to the ground to begin with. And then bringing the strap around one foot. So I'm going to go with the right foot to begin with. So round the ball of the foot, you're pushing up through the foot. You want your shoulders relaxing on the ground and then holding the strap in the right hand. So you're holding in the right hand, left hand can rest to the hip, pushing up through the foot and just holding there to begin with. Again, we're looking at pushing through the ball of the foot here. And again, that active pushing away, it's as though you're drawing the strap in and the foot's pushing the strap away. You've got that kind of push-pull resistance going on. Good, and then we're going to turn the foot and internally rotate the leg. So the upper leg is rotating in, upper inner leg rotating in and back. And then turning the foot the other way. So we're externally rotating from the hip. So the upper leg, inner leg is moving out and around. You're really feeling the whole leg move right up from the hip. So it's not just the foot turning, it's the whole of the leg helping the foot to turn. And then bring the foot through center. We're opening that right foot out to the side. Now your left hip might want to lift, but you're just bringing the foot out as far as it will go. Now I've got the wall here to rest on. If you've got a wall, you might have to shuffle away, bring the leg a little bit further. But you're actually pushing into the strap, so the strap is providing some support. Some of you, it might go even closer to the ground. And then as we come back up, you bend the knee to bring that foot back up. Good. Straighten your left leg out to the ground, pushing away through the foot, and then swap the grip so the left hand holds the strap. So the strap's in the right foot, left hand holding the strap, opposite hand to foot. And then from there, we allow the whole body to roll over to the left hand side until that foot finds the ground. Now you might have to have a bend in the knee, that's perfectly fine. Or you might be able to push that leg towards straight, lower the head down, and then you can start to open the right arm back out. It may be that you go hand to shoulder or to collarbone and just go halfway open. Some of you, you'll be able to rest the shoulder and the arm down to the ground, maybe even open back with the arm, and then holding there, pushing through the feet. So it's as though both feet are pushing away from one another. Sometimes you find that bottom leg, the knee starts to bend, so keep pushing away through the foot. Really reaching arms out wide, feet reaching away from one another. And then bend the knee to bring it back through center. Good, and then we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So right foot lowers down to the ground. Strap comes around the left ball of the foot. Reach up to the strap with the left hand and feel the shoulders relax to the ground. Bring the right hand to the right hip to keep it down. And to start with, again, we're pushing away with the foot. So you're nice and active in the front of the leg as you push away. But you're drawing in with the strap. Now, some of you might be over here. Some of you will be a little bit further over. What you don't want is the lower back to lift off just to bring the leg further. So you want the lower back grounded, even if that means you're not quite at the 90 or you're not as far as your ego wants you to go. And that's perfectly fine. It's all just a process and a journey. And then we're going to go for internal rotation. So the upper inner thigh pressing back behind you, turning your toes round to the right. You can even sometimes use the hand to help the leg to turn. And then swapping to external rotation, upper inner thigh moving out and around, trying to move right from your hip. And then slow to release through center. Now with that left arm nice and long, right hand to the hip, you bring the left foot out to the side until you start to feel resistance. Don't take it too far. Holding there, really pushing through the foot. And then bend the knee to bring it back through center. Swap over so the right hand has hold of the foot. I'm just going to shuffle to the left to make sure I've got room. The right leg extends straight and down to the ground, and then that left leg goes all the way up and over to find the ground. Your left hand may be to the shoulder, and you're just opening the elbow out, maybe to the chest. Or if your shoulder does come close or find the ground, if you feel supported, you might want to open the elbow or the arm all the way out to the side. You keep pushing through the feet. So again, notice, does that bottom knee start to bend? Can you really push through both feet, nice and strong? And then breathe as you hold. And then bring the left arm back over, bend the knee to bring the leg through center and release the strap. We'll just finish by giving the knees a nice big hug into the chest, circle them around or do what feels nice and feels good for your body today. Good, and I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you feel a little bit looser in the legs, so you can give them a little shake out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and check out, I've got lots of really relaxing flows, so lots of really gentle flows. Or I've also got some power flows if you're looking for something that little bit more spicy and feisty. If you want to create some strength and add a little bit of sweat to your yoga practice, then check some of those out. Good. Have a lovely, lovely day, and hopefully see you all soon.